Yeah, you guys can hear that, right? I live above it's not a nightclub. It's half a nightclub. It's a bit more of it's an improv comedy store here. I live above that and also above a carousel sushi bar that I do not visit frequently enough. But I've been to both the places many times. They have specials and open mic night. I was tempted to. What was I going to do? I was going to go. What the hell was I going to do? I was going to read like a poem. Just sit up there and read. Or oh no, I know. I was going to go up there, play. What's that song by the Doobie Brothers? Long Train Running. The one that goes like, without love. No, what would you do without love? There's a good harmonica solo in there. So I was going to put that on, like press a button, sit down in the chair and sit there. And the harmonica solo it's like a 4-minute song. And the solo is like 3 minutes and 33 seconds into it. So I would sit there, and that's a long ass time to sit. Anyway, I think it's quieted down. Hello, welcome to my channel. If you're coming back, thanks. If you're new, my name is Alan. And I'll just have to live with this noise. You probably can't even hear that. They're laughing and playing piano. Whoever plays bass guitar down there is excellent. I think they rent it out sometimes to this guy who practices. Anyway, King of Digression, that's me. And this is kind of a serious topic here. I'm just talking off the top of my head, kind of. I mean, I've made notes about things I might talk about, but it's like a meditation for me. I don't know how I got into this one, but so anxiety, 8 of Swords, fear and worry, 9 of Swords, depression, paralysis, death, 10 of Swords. Now, it's the same woman in all 3 of these. I mean, look, it doesn't take a stretch of the imagination. She's wearing brown, t-shirt inside. She's wearing white underdress. And also, how do we know this is a he or a she? The hair kind of looks feminine, and she looks like she has breasts. She's wearing a gown, but a lot of figures are, if not for the height, if I could put these height to height, what makes us think this is a female on the left and a male on the right? Wearing a skirt, and it looks like he or she has, that's the arm, and wearing like a laurel. I haven't researched that. I should, if laurels were for like Caesar for men or what, but so this is the same figure though. That's my argument. Check out the sword fighting. Looks like a sword fencing match or someone's falling on their ass. And the planets and zodiac signs are in his or her bed spread, comforter. But that's the same figure. So, I also like she's got 1 foot on land, 1 foot on water. Before I forget, I wanted to say these are almost like chakras, in that if there was a crown chakra, I could make the argument, but there's not. It starts it's not even third eye. But you can totally make the argument that she's got 1 foot on land and 1 on water. And that immediately reminds me of 14, Temperance, right? And then 17, the Star. I like the star that's supposed to be the morning star, evening star of Venus, Tree of Knowledge, Garden of Eden. She's got 4 strands of water pouring out. Sorry, focus. Yeah, there we go. For the elements, earth, air, fire, and water. Temperance. Talk about, do you think that's a male or female? Well, I think it's an archangel myself. I think it's Michael. And I can argue that because he's wearing sign of fire. He's got red wings. He's got Yud-He, Vav-He on his chest. What else? Changing water into wine. And fire. So traditionally he stands in the south. And finally, Queen of Cups has 1 foot on water too. Look at that. Yes, sir. Her right foot is on water. To calm myself. I used to be a very angry person. I've really changed over the years. And I chalk that up to 1, maturity, meaning age, just my dotage, and 2, meditation. And also therapy, DBT, dialectical behavioral therapy. I use things like stop thought. If I get real anxious and feel like a headache coming on, my bowels all knotted up, I'm unbalanced, 1 foot on land, 1 on water, feeling unbalanced. I'll use grounding techniques like 4-fold breath. You don't have to do anything like Crowley and plug 1 nostril and till you pass out or hyperventilate. But, breathing from the diaphragm or from wherever increases blood flow to the oxygen to the brain. Maybe I should do some deep breathing before I do these videos, huh? So, yeah, playing the tape all the way through, grounding techniques like, what is it called? The 5 points where you hear something, smell something, see something, feel something. Feel something cold, feel something moving. If you use grounding techniques, breathing, breathwork techniques, anything to meditation to slow the anxiety down, you won't reach a point of fear and worry. Because thoughts, are creative and they're the cause. The world we live in is the effect. And our thoughts can affect with an A-F-F-E-C-T, our thoughts can affect our physical being. Don't you agree? Really can. So we can take an upset stomach and a little headache and problems, and all of a sudden we're off balance, worried, fighting with ourselves. Feel that, fighting with ourselves, not taking care of our personal needs. Sometimes it's enough to just do a stop thought or, like I said, grounding, breath work, full breath, and anything to get out of the high anxiety that can cause worry and fear and rumination, where we can't stop thinking about the past, playing things over again. I apologize for all these weird edits. I've had more trouble with my phone tonight. Anyhow, I think I've said all I wanted to say. I hope you found it interesting and never really thought about the 8, 9, and 10 being the same person. How I think that once we find ourselves in an anxious, bound up situation, and, before it gets into night terrors or worry, fear, we're hurting or not eating, not sleeping, not taking care of ourselves, not meditating, not proper hygiene, things like that, not exercising, then we can become, severely depressed and paralyzed. But through therapy and different techniques, relaxation, maybe some contemplation with spiritual text, whatnot, we can avoid affecting our physical health through our thought patterns. So I have to edit this all together now. So lucky me. I hope you guys got something out of it. These are just off the top of my head things. No big deal. I'm sure. I mean, I've admittedly forgotten more than I remember. But I'll see you online. Thank you. Ta-ta.